Hello Ratbags, this is Jade Plays Games. Welcome to the Access Show, your look at everything that's going on with brand new games, early access, game updates and news and information. Today we're going to be taking a look at Jurassic World Evolution, as well as we've got stuff on Sea of Thieves, No Man's Sky. I broke it first, it was coming to Xbox One a little while ago, and now we've got more confirmation about exactly what's happening with it. Plus updates for the Darwin project, and we're going to be taking a look at a brand new game in Kickstarter called Jaws of Extinction. That and so much more, it's the Access Show, let's go. So Jurassic World Evolution has got a release date of June the 12th, coming out for the Xbox One, the PS4 and PC. It's looking good. People, long-time fans of, I do believe, Jurassic World Genesis. I don't know where all you oldie fogies were. I don't even remember this game, but apparently you lot are loving the fact that it's very similar. It's got very good similarity so far. This is the first actual gameplay trailer. It's proper gameplay in the game, supposedly. If you closed up, you zoomed right in, this is what you would see while playing the game. It does look incredible. In terms of a city builder looking this good, having so much set pieces in it and just build close-ups and stuff like that, I'm pretty hyped for this game, and I'm sure all them fans of mine from Ark Survival Evolved are going to be super hyped about this game. Little secret, I'm not a huge fan of Jurassic Park, I know! So maybe the games will start doing it for me more than the actual films did. They were okay, I just weren't like a fanboy or anything like that. Crazy, huh? Now, I told you about No Man's Sky coming to Xbox a good few weeks ago. It's not the world's biggest kept secret or anything. It's not a huge scoop. They did speak about it possibly coming to some other platforms when it was launching. But of course, with all the hyperbole and the negative reception towards No Man's Sky upon release, when people realised it was just an empty shell of the game had been promised, it kind of got forgotten about that maybe it would be coming to Xbox. And I'm sure you Xbox fans were hiding behind your sofa saying, no, please, don't release it. Don't give it to us. Well, that may be being a little bit harsh. No Man's Sky has undergone quite a few substantial updates. I spoke about it before. Is it the redemption of No Man's Sky? The next biggest thing that's coming is an update called Next. It's going to be something huge. It's meant to be the biggest update going for No Man's Sky, and it's going to come bundled on day one with the Xbox One version. No concrete date yet, as of yet. It's talking mostly summer, but it is there, as you can see, Xbox One. No pricing point either. Will they go full out and charge full price on Xbox One? Probably. I mean, this is still a corporate world. Anyone that thinks the company Hello Games are going to struggle or going to be finding it hard to maybe justify the price, they're probably not going to really. It's going to be published by 505 Games, the publishers behind Terraria, and actually just a bunch of other games nowadays. They're doing much more than they used to, and they're publishing a really broad interest of gaming. So it's interesting that they're the publishers. Will it sell anything on Xbox One? Will all the PlayStation brothers and sisters be crying out and saying, don't do it? We'll have to wait and see. I'm very interested in giving it a go. I've seen good friends of mine playing it recently, and it does pique my interest to see if there are any redeeming qualities left in No Man's Sky after all the hyperbole have all the updates added to the experience. So maybe you should too. Now on to Sea of Thieves. It has had rough waters. Do you get it? Rough waters. But it's still a popular game. In fact, it's been one of the biggest IP launches for Xbox One since it actually came out. So it's still doing okay. There is a lot of criticism. I can see all the tubes and streamers starting to do it now. Oh, where's the $60 content? I would never have paid for this. You can bet your life they never bothered anyway. They probably bought it on Games Pass. But that said, there is definitely some criticism probably warranted for Sea of Thieves with the lack of content at the moment. They are doing stuff. We're going to be talking about that a little bit. But what we're really talking about is the Sea of Thieves legendary pirate status. Now, if you get to level 50 in all three factions, you unlock the legendary status, and it basically gives you, opens up like another quest line in terms of a trader, and there's certain things you can do, certain bounties. So people have been desperate to get to this. A streamer went ahead and got to this stage, and you're thinking, great, hey, he's playing with his subs, he's playing with his followers, amazing. Turns out though, the Sea of Thieves community is in uproar because he basically cheesed it all the way through. It looks like he has no interest in the game whatsoever, barely knew how to play it, and he's just literally getting people to just jump in with him so that he can join their last few minutes of a quest to get all the gold or XP. And so some people have been really upset about this. It's all over that angry website called Reddit, where people just like to bitch about every smallest thing in the world, and they're complaining hardcore that they shouldn't stand. He shouldn't be the first one to unlock it. If you don't know, the Sea of Thieves developers Rare have promised there will be a shrine in-game to the first person who unlocks the pirate legendary status. So that's why people were upset, and they just really don't think it should go to someone that really didn't put any effort into it. There's lots of clips, lots of things. I'm not going to mention a name. You can go and look it up for yourself, and I'm sure you'll hear about it very soon. But I'm not going to badmouth some other streamer for once in my life. But yeah, go and check that news story out. I will leave the link down below for it, and you can read it yourself. But that's what's happening. So do you agree? Should YouTubers and streamers be cheesing just to show someone something? Should they really be doing it on this kind of level where it's a real reward or status to be the first? I remember Destiny, it was a huge thing when clans could be the first Destiny group to beat the boss. That was good stuff. I like watching that kind of thing. But this does feel a little bit cheesy to me and does feel a little bit out of order. What have they got planned for the future? Sea of Thieves are adding pets, microtransactions. You're going to be able to buy little monkeys, little parrots, add them to your collection. They have announced all the DLC will be free though. Any content updates, new maps, new islands, whatever it's going to be, will be free. The only thing you're going to pay for is cosmetic items. Does that repair a lot of the bad will that's maybe starting to creep into Sea of Thieves? Well, I say maybe, a lot of it is there. I don't know. I like the game. I love the game on multiplayer. It has got its problems and issues. You let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about microtransactions coming in. There are no loot boxes. They've gone on record previously and said they will never have loot boxes. You will just literally pay for what you want in terms of a little monkey running around on your shoulder. Now onto the Darwin project. I really like this. It's a battle royale Hunger Games style game on Xbox and Steam early access. Still very much in development. They have just added, or they're starting to beta test, duos mode. Currently it's only single person vs 10 other players or 9 other players. So the duo mode is a good addition. The game is good. It has had its limitations because it has only one map and has only had the one game mode. So that's really good stuff for Steam. It's got duos and Steam in beta testing right now. What is really good though is private matches have come to Xbox this weekend as well. So if you're still into the Darwin project or you still want to give it a try, maybe you ain't checked it out, go and check it out. It's pretty cheap and it's on Xbox now. You can host private matches. I would be loving to do something like this. So if you have got a Darwin project, come and join Discord and hit me up. I would definitely do a private match or a little tournament with people if we can get enough players on, because I think the game is pretty cool. They're also adding an Easter event this weekend as well, which I think is pretty decent. You basically just go around collecting these eggs, and players have even stopped killing each other in game so they can all collect these eggs. That is a first. When have you ever heard of that in some sort of battle royale game or Hunger Games style game? So it's really good community brooding, and I just hope that the game keeps iterating and they keep adding stuff while they're in the early access period. Now onto a little bit of PUBG news in case you might have missed it, but the brand new smaller map is nearly here for testing. It's going to be available on the 2nd of April at 7 PM PDT time. It's going to be a closed test, so it won't be around forever. It's going to be on the test betas branch, so if you're on Steam, you've got to make sure you've downloaded that one. It won't be in the base game, but this could be good. I think this is a good way for Battlegrounds. It's not like PUBG is dying, but obviously when it gets compared to Fortnite's success, it is starting to look like, wow, what's been going on with PUBG? What are they doing? So I was really pleased with their roadmap. They announced it a while ago. I've done a video on that covering all the stuff that's going to be coming to it, and it looks like they are adding some more faster paced sort of modes and maps definitely that are smaller will definitely help with this. So it's just a tiny bit of a concept art. No real first proper look at it yet. We'll wait and see on the 2nd of April. If you guys want me to stream that or show you guys the brand new map, let me know and maybe that can be arranged. And just an FYI for games with gold and the PlayStation Plus games this month, we've got Mad Max coming to the PS4 and Trackmania Turbo. I remember that one playing coming a little while ago. And on Xbox, we've got The Witness and Cars 2. So pretty decent games. They've also got Assassin's Creed Syndicate coming to Xbox. So there's the games for April if you subscribe to either of them services. Now, finishing off the access show, I'm going to be taking a look at very early access games, Kickstarter games that may come in the future. Can't promise anything about these, you know, other than just following some information from the Kickstarter. This one's brand new, Jaws of Extinction. Yes, it is another zombie survival horror game. However, how many have really hit it out of the park? 7 Days was incredibly popular, but it's been around in alpha for over 5 years now nearly, and on console it's still just a bit of a buggy mess. So, can something come and take the place as a true ultimate survival horror game? set in a zombie apocalypse filled world? Who knows? But every access show I'm going to be taking a look and showing you guys a little bit of gameplay or a trailer from some of these games. Don't be asking, is it coming to PlayStation? Is it coming to Xbox? Of course we don't know yet. Ignore anything where it says, oh yes, we're going to get a Kickstarter for that. It's very early access. It might not be here for a good couple of years, even on Steam or PC, but I think they're interesting anyway. It is PvP as well. You go against players, so it's a pretty cool concept and I like the idea of it. It looks pretty decent as well, the tech demo. So interesting stuff. Jaws of Extinction coming soon. Access show is done and dusted. I wanted to wish a big shout out, a big happy birthday to Rocket Animal and James the Gamer, two of my Ratbag subscribers. Happy birthday, guys. I used to shout out videos for people's birthdays, but I ran out of people to do it, like we were really close Ratbags. So we're going to start that up again. So happy birthday to you guys. I enjoy Plays Games. I'll see you guys for another access show very soon.